Hey Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is for October 2020. General reading for Sun, Moon, Rising and Ascending. So obviously if your Sun is in Virgo, if you're Virgo, if your Moon is in Virgo, which is your emotions, your sort of ascending, your rising, how do you start new projects and stuff, your communication, which is Mercury, and your love, which is Venus, then this is the reading for you. All right, remember it's a general reading, so you take what resonates, and it is for the focus is here for October 2020. Okay, very interesting story. Very quickly, just before I start. So my week got unexpectedly busier than I expected, really fast. And so yesterday I did a couple of readings, and I was very strongly motivated to do Virgo first, but for some reason I didn't. You would imagine that somebody who was born as highly intuitive and psychic as I am, would always listen to your intuition, but I don't. And then I often end up regretting it. But I did for 6 other signs, not for Virgo. And even though I felt the readings were really beautiful and powerful, I was a little bit rushed when I did it. And so I recorded them, I uploaded them on my channel. They weren't public yet, and I deleted them. So I always want to give you my best. So starting with Virgo, and let's see what's going on. For those of you that are always supporting my channel, that are always coming through, thank you so much for that. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. And we're going to have a look at your sort of recent past energy. What is the, the messages? What is bringing you to where you are right now? Where are you right now? And what's coming towards you? Then I'm going to end it off for you with a message from the universe. So I'm going to draw from a different deck, as well as a direct angel message. Okay. So I'm going to give you some good guidance there for October. I know that in my weekend love readings I was saying that I'm doing for September the 21st till October the 4th, but then I was like, no, let's do a full spread for October. Okay, let's see where the energy is taking you for October. That's what Spirit guided me to do, so that is what I'm going to do. And also, as always, my graphic design and social media management is done by beautiful AC Digital Marketing Solutions, and there's a link for them down below in the description. I was looking what's behind me that's white, and it's I live in the like the southern part of the world, southern hemisphere. So I live in Cape Town. And I was going to wear a different top. It's like a cotton top that I was going to wear. But then I realized it's a little bit chilly. So I changed into this one. And so I kind of still have it on the back of the chair. So that's what's over there. All right. Overall energy for you, Virgo, is the Queen of Pentacles. Hard work paying off. All right. Hard work paying off. How beautiful. How beautiful. How beautiful. How beautiful. All right. Let's look at the recent past. So in the recent past, you've got the King of Cups. You have got the Temperance card, and you've got the Devil. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. And we're obviously going to clarify as well. And then in the present situation, you made your mind up about something. You made your mind up about love. You've got the Four of Wands, you've got the Eight of Cups, and you've got the Sun. And what's coming towards you? Oh, good stuff. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Some of you are really struggling with getting the balance between, sort of like the finances, the flow, and sort of like the personal life. So I think for some of you, you sort of put the, like the emotions a little bit like on the back burner. You were like, I'm not going to feel these emotions right now. I'm not going to make that sort of connection right now. And, there's a beautiful balance that's found in between. Some of you, and I can see, why you've done it. I feel you've got a powerful connection here with someone. It's like, when people talk about the one, so you've got quite a powerful connection there with the one. You've got quite a good flow there with the one. And this might have been going on for quite a while, quite a beautiful thing that might have been going on there for a while between the two of you. But I just remembered now, I didn't finish my sentence earlier on, sorry. So the reason why I changed from that top to this top is because in South Africa, even though it's becoming spring now, where it's becoming, you know, autumn, fall in other parts of the world, it is, I'm going to take it off because now it's bothering me. It's still a little bit chilly, but it's a beautiful top, right? It's like a very beautiful, I love it. But let's put this over there. So my trippy mind can be at peace, and now there's balance between the colors. All right. So where you somehow that sort of I wouldn't say that you were playing the situation. This was more one of those cases where things were good the way that they were. So there wasn't really a need for change, you know. And I mean, you know, with you, Virgo, when it sometimes comes to taking that next step, you know, and fully letting somebody into your heart, that can take forever. That can take a lifetime, you know. You can be with somebody for 20 years and still be only 95% into the deal. But I feel that that wasn't enough anymore. It wasn't fulfilling on your side. It wasn't fulfilling on the other person's side. And it sort of started to cause some sort of friction there, you know, some sort of personal friction that didn't feel so nicely anymore. And where you currently are with the Four of Swords, this is about coming together. You know, this is about coming together and making that powerful connection there with the dragonfly as well, which for me it's always about hope, and it's about the beauty and sort of like the magic of life. And so with Eight of Cups and the Sun there, you're walking away from that sort of, you know, that and I wouldn't even say the 5% that you're not giving, but that 0.05%, you know, that little percentage of sort of heart, of emotion that you're sort of reserving for yourself, like a, you know, like a little bird in a cage that's hidden back there in some corner. You had to open that cage, you had to let it into light, you had to let it fly. And in fact, this is working out so much better, you know, than you actually imagine, because in the previous situation, it was just a lot of, there's a lot of emotions, but it's a lot of sort of suppressed emotions, you know, not 100% expressed as powerfully as you might have felt it. Like there might actually be a situation here that you were like vibing with someone, and you may have said to the person, you know what, I'm sorry, I don't really have those sort of feelings for you, you know, let's just be friends, that type of thing. And it might have worked okay for a while there. I don't really, maybe it worked better for you than it might have worked for the other person. They might have understand what you were doing and respected that. But you're very serious about your commitment with them now, and they might even be more serious about you right now. You know, it's like you know, energetically we are always communicating, whether we are right next to each other or whether you're on the other side of the world. And I feel that both of you are sort of stepping away from that, you know, almost like safeguarding your heart quite a lot. Now, what I do remember is when I did a Cancer reading yesterday, the one that is not going to see the light of the YouTube day, but I did pick up something sort of similar over there. So if you're dealing with an energy like that, you know, if you may be dealing with a Cancer or a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, then, you know, that could be, it could also be you maybe dealing with another Virgo, where, you know, you sort of have to step away from that sort of like a dance that the two of you might be doing of, okay, now I'll hold it back, okay, now you hold it back, you know, like a bit of a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, no more. Okay. And it's quite a powerful connection to stepping in here with the Sun. Could be a Leo energy that you're dealing with, or fire energy that you're dealing with, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do see a lot of good luck though for you coming forward there, especially with Jupiter. There's a lot of good luck, good fortune. And it's, I feel for some of you, it might have been a bit of a, you know, a fight for struggle for survival there for a while. And this love thing, you thought you had this figured, but it actually, it was sort of on your mind more than you would admit even to yourself, you know. So it's not so much about um, it's not so much about deceiving yourself. It's more about not having allowed that actual thought to fully enter your mind. But now you're very confronted with the truth, and you know, you want them, they want you. It's a powerful connection, all right? It's a really powerful connection. It's also, it's scary. When connections are this powerful, it's really scary. And sometimes you get that one person will run or the other person will run, or you'll give each other turns to run. That is sometimes where that whole sort of backwards, forwards, you know, dance tango thing that I was talking about. But tango no more. Okay, it's time to like salsa. Alrighty. This energy is also taking you into you know, this stepping away from procrastination and stuff. It's taking you straight in your current energy into the sun. So there's quite there's a flow of good fortune happening in this connection right now. And what I like is there's a culmination happening of here, a merging of energy where, you know, it's not so much your money and my money and, you know, your job, my job, your luck, my luck, you know, my car, your car, you know, my house, your house type of thing. I feel that you are getting with somebody that you get into a comfort level, which is quite incredible. This might be a message for some of you all. I feel that the person that you're dealing with, for some reason, likes to wear your clothes. And it's something that you are becoming not only familiar with, but even favorable with. And this is, you know, very sort of unlike you, where before, if somebody had to touch your clothes, you might completely trip and lose your mind. With this person, you may actually think that it's cute. Okay. May even take more pictures and, you know, put it on like social media and stuff like that, more than you would generally do it on Instagram and stuff. So where's this taking you going forward? What's coming towards you? You've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is again that energy of the sun, that powerful energy of abundance. You know, and abundance is always about what is abundance for me? What does abundance mean to me personally? You know, that is a question that everybody asks themselves, because for some people, abundance would be to just, you know, own a beautiful apartment. For some people, abundance is that they can buy like a castle and they don't have to see anybody. You know, they can sort of be there on their own. For other people, you know, abundance is maybe like a nature photographer. You just want to have a nice tent and you want to have nice photography equipment. And, you know, it's different for different people. We sometimes have things set in our mind that this is how abundance must be. But whatever abundance means for you, this connection, this final accepting into your heart, this 0.05% that, you know, that you couldn't feel before, that you're feeling now, it opens the coffers. It really, really does, you know. And I feel that you're coming, there's somebody in the past. Now, this could be the other person, but this reading I'm doing is for you. And so generally I focus on your energy, but there might be some sort of connection, link, hope, back to, you know, some connection that was still held up open there with the past. So maybe you're hoping for, you know, for somebody else still. I feel that you have either been holding on to, you know, a previous person, or sort of hoping in your mind with that to maybe, you know, get something going with another person. But in the same sense, what you might not have realized, it was more like a mind safety mechanism that you were sort of still holding out because you didn't want to fully accept this connection, but you're going forward with it here with the Knight of Pentacles. In fact, you both are. Okay. We're going to clarify that recent past. So we're just going to clarify the overall energy for the recent past. So the combination of the King of Cups, Temperance, and the Devil, where you realize how you were sort of holding yourself back from fully experiencing, you know, this connection. It's almost like when you, grow bonsais. You know, they're beautiful, but the tree itself never really gets to grow to its full capacity. And you sort of, you're in that space where you took the wires off, okay? So in the recent past, you've got the Five of Wands, you've got the Nine of Cups, and you've got the Four of Wands again. Remember, the Four of Wands is also in your current energy. So the clarifiers for the recent past, with that Four of Wands repeating itself. So with the Five of Wands, this is those contriving feelings, those emotions, you know, that was going on there, that was happening, that was sort of rocking your world. And then with the Nine of Cups, you started to open your mind to sort of like, you know, what if this works out? What if I give this a chance? What if this actually happens? Huh, that might be something. And I don't think there with the Four of Wands, you expected the emotions to be as full-blown as they currently are, you know. And also, I feel there's that Moon card coming out again. So there's 3 cards coming out here. I was shuffling for the current energy. I look at them now. The Moon, the World, the Queen of Wands. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I feel that you always knew this was a powerful connection. It might have been a bit of a, you know, overwhelming, scary connection. But you always knew that it was a powerful connection. But I feel that you didn't expect it to be as powerful as you're experiencing it right now, because it's everything. And not only that, what might be even more surprising to you is that you're so sort of like okay with it. You know, you're actually quite good with it. And it's the very sort of thing that would have really, you know, it would have made you spin in like 75 different ways, okay? And right now, it's like a new sort of confidence in love that's sitting very comfortably inside your heart. It's beautiful. So in the current situation, again, for you, Four of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Sun, and the clarifiers are the Moon. So there's that sort of Cancer energy again, but also things that you might have been, you know, sort of withholding from yourself in a sense, that you didn't want to sort of feel certain things, allow certain things. You sort of blinded yourself to the potential of this connection. And it's even now, you're like, oh wow, I can't believe I actually did that. And look at this, the world. So it's giving you, this is everything. And the Queen of Wands, this is really everything. And you know what I love about this connection? What I love about this energy, about this emotions? And it's that you really get to be yourself within the situation. You know, quirky, weird, crazy, funny, you know. I think, you know, sometimes people think that Virgos are very serious, which you can be. But Virgos are some of the funniest people on this whole planet. Like, they are you are so super funny. All right. Clarifying where we're going, what's coming towards you. So 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles is clarified by... Okay, so just before I look at the clarifiers, what I also want to say is that this abundance is coming to you. It definitely comes with money. You know, or, when I say money, it could be materialistic gain as well. I specifically get a house for, you know, for some of you, a house, stability. So if you've sort of been looking for a house, you wanted to maybe have your own house, or maybe you're renting and you want to buy, or you want to get a different place or upgrade or renovate or whatever. But there's a wonderful stability coming here with the house. And it's a choice that you make to choose this love, which in fact expand that abundance even more. So this is just a drop in the ocean. It's actually becoming so much more. And then your clarifiers are the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. So this is divine intervention. This love connection is surprising you more and more. It's so much more than you thought it will be. It's like you've never loved before. It's a little scary. There with Nine of Swords, you're going into a scary space. So it's taking you out of a lot of scary, but obviously there's some other concerns as well, because, you know, what if it doesn't last? Be careful of self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay, so current energy for the overall. So we're clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, which is your overall energy. Lots of Pentacles here, lots of love, and even more love. All right. So clarifies for the overall energy, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you have been wanting to start a project, a dream, a job, study something. There's a lot of preparation, but it almost feels like you don't have the time to do what you wanted to do. And this connection, actually, it comes with so much more because it gives you the ability to do that. And with the King of Wands there, some of you, you've sort of lost your trust in love. You lost your faith in love. You've lost your hope. You decided you're just going to sort of be, you know, single forever. It doesn't really matter. And that's taking you away from there. And look at that. You're opening your heart fully. And what I love so much about this, opening your heart fully, is that this is a connection that will serve your greatest good of all. That is what I love. All right. Beautiful love connection. Let's see what we've got for you with the message from the universe. That one fell out, so I'm going to give you that one, and that's a beautiful one, actually. Let's take one from the top of the deck. Let's take one from the bottom. Let's see what we have. So we did have the Queen of Wands. We had the Queen of Cups in the clarifiers, if I remember correctly. But we started off with the King of Cups there in your recent past, what brought you to where you currently are. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is because with your clarifiers, and remember, we're clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, so some of you have had a rocky relationship with money. And that relationship is clearing it. And it's expanding because you're opening your heart to this love. It's almost like you found yourself being in love in a, you know, in a beautiful, it's sort of a teenage energy, but it's also very mature. That sort of kind of throws you like a little bit like a boom, you know. And also the third clarifier that came out there was the Queen of Emotions, which is the, you know, the Queen of Cups. So you're really getting this together. So money may have been an obstacle here for you on either one of your side. But the Devil was the first card that came out there as the World Cosmos was the first card that came out there as a clarifier. And that is really everything encompassed. This is when you completed the cycle and you're ready to go to a brand new cycle. So it's a very sort of I don't feel this, for some reason, this connection hasn't fully started yet. So either you haven't, maybe you guys didn't have to talk yet. But it's definitely there, and it's sitting good on your heart because you let the fear go. There was a little bit of self-sabotaging on your side where you were sort of withholding yourself from feeling that love. And now that you're feeling it, it's flowering. It's like a brand new garden, like sort of in spring. Where, you know, it's just opening, it's just happening and starting, which is actually interesting because the moon is growing in, you know, in Cancer at the moment, with that new moon in, sorry, not Cancer, Virgo, my apologies, with that new moon that started in Virgo on September the 17th. All right, so it's about getting things together, and obviously, you know, we're going into the Libra season at the moment, which is about getting that balance back. So, you know, that little bit of an off-key that there was, it's getting that back. And I just want to see, what do we have for you from the daily guidance from the angels? It says child. So maybe some of you, you know, you wanted to experience having a child in your life. And the angels are saying to you, you care deeply about children. And they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own child, require love, and it's also the inner child, affection and attention. We, the angels, can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. You know, so this might be your children as well as some other children, you know, in the world as well, including that inner child energy. And with love, that is really how that inner child sort of, you know, comes to life and start to radiate and shine. So Virgo, for your October reading, that is what I've got for you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you're more than welcome to consider subscribing. Hit that all button next to subscribe so that you know when your readings are coming out. I wish you all the best. I wish you the most prosperous, the most beautiful, the most wonderful October. To all of you at birthdays, I hope you had beautiful birthdays. and may all of the desires of your heart come true. Namaste. Love and light. Bye.